John Sanders here with Limitless Soups. Thanks for joining us. We have a cool day. All right, we're here on Wednesday, so we have the workouts going on in the Centennial area and also in the Broomfield area. All right, the schools are going to be shifting around, so make sure that you check the dates. Make sure that you check the locations. Don't go to the wrong gym. I'm talking to everybody out there. But yes, we have expanded the number of days in the Broomfield area only. And I know some people were like, well, why not in the Centennial area? We want more days. We want my. No, you do not. All right, why? Because we need to do things as a group. We need the push from everybody. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it because we have finally expanded to more days. Now, we haven't expanded to all the events that we're capable of doing. If you want to see all those events, it's on our website in the member area to see everything that we're capable of doing right here. All right, where we have Sunday, local games, tournaments, skill workouts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, shooting on Tuesday, open gym on Thursday, team practice on Tuesday and Thursday. All right, these are the basics, and this is what we have expanded to for the Broomfield area. For the Centennial area, we're just skipping Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you guys still have a lot, but we need the numbers to be high in order to expand. All right, and sure enough, before we've even added all this stuff, where we have team strategy week 1, pick and roll workshops, skill workouts, ability and agility combine, before we've even added that, before we've even added morning boot camps, the month of open gyms, travel tournaments, and summer camps, and other things like that, winter camps, before we've even added those, and we're just adding the 2 extra days, what it's done is it's cut our numbers in half. All right, because of the 25 people that we were getting right before we added the extra days, they were just coming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it was packed. It was energetic. You were excited to be there. Now, immediately, like the day of, we're down to 12 for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The same workouts that were at 25, we're now down to 12. And that's what happens, because on Tuesday and Thursday, now we're up to about like 9. And that's where those people have gone. They're not coming all 5 days of the week. So what I got to say to you is, be willing to do this alone. Even if it's just you. Nothing changes except for the excitement around you, which is why we want to build up slowly in Centennial, or slowly everywhere actually, but slowlier in Centennial. That's not a word, by the way. First thing that I wanted to talk about is a guy by the name of Jim Carrey. All right, because Jim Carrey is, let me sense, can I censor this? All right, Jim Carrey, yeah, you gotta see all of it, Jim Carrey is one of the funniest guys in the history of the planet, and he said that only guy funnier that he knew was his dad. All right, and I thought it was a cool story, so I'm just bringing it up right now. All right, he said that his dad was hilarious. His dad could have been a comedian. His dad wanted to be a comedian, except for one thing. His dad had a family, and his dad did not want to take that chance. So he saw his dad take the conservative option and get a good job. And he worked that job, and he said when he was about 10 years old, he got fired for that job, like laid off for no reason. And he and his family had to scramble, figure things out, and it was tough. And that taught him a lesson that even if you play it safe, you can still fail. So if you're gonna fail, he says, might as well fail at something that you love at. And that's why he chose to go full into comedy and said, if I fail, I fail. I'm not telling you to skip school and things like that. I said just go for basketball every single day, but I'm telling you to go for your dreams. What's up, Weston? I'm telling you to go for your dreams. If you want to be a painter, be a painter. If you want to be this, be that. And you truly, truly go for it until absolutely you have no other option, I suppose. But yeah, you can do the backup stuff while you're doing this stuff, actually. All right, because in life, you only live one time. You might as well be passionate. Or else you walk around with a green face on all day. No, that was from a movie called The Mask. So if you like Jim Carrey, know that he was inspired by his dad's failure, actually. All right, and there goes his dad right there. And that, no, I'm joking. That's not his dad. That is his. What's his name? Jeff Daniels? Is it Jeff Daniels? There's 2 Daniels and I always get confused. But yes, the Dumb and Dumber Daniels. All right, moving on. We got today we have Wednesday Wisdom with JJ Griffin. I wish his name were like started with the W. It could be like Wednesday Wisdom with Wesley Whipplesnapper. But no. Donovan Maddox here. What's up, Donovan Maddox? If you're here, check it in the comment section. But yes, let's watch this Wednesday Wisdom with JJ Griffin. And this one is called Creating a Genius. All right, right after this, we'll talk about it, then we'll get to our show and everything else. But for right now, just watch this video.
How would you make a first grader a genius at math? You tried to teach yourself that was simple to you early, right?
Rewind that. There we go.
How would you make a first grader a genius at math? You tried to teach yourself that was simple to you early, right? How do you believe they'd react? Probably not well, right? The real question is, how would you react to their reaction? All trainers and coaches react differently. All humans react differently. They're not here to babysit. We're there to get better. But most don't have a super positive reaction to you not heeding their advice, because we're trying to get you better. I feel like the players that do take advice, they do what the coach says, those players are showing a little more love, a little more leniency, because they're taking the chance on the coach. They're listening. They put that trust in their trainer and that coach. Basketball is a game of trust.
Now, basketball is a game of trust. All right, that is a great thought right there. And what do you guys think about that? Yes, we have so many things that we have to basically like juggle as coaches. And if you're there and you're thinking like, I don't know if what you're saying is true, therefore I won't do it. You know what? The coach will play you less. Period. Or the coach will pay attention to you less. The coach will think of you less. So when it comes down to it, and his and some coaches that he knows in D1, they go, hey, do you know any players? He'll be like, no, I don't. But let's say that you do everything that this coach says. You have to pick the right coach, of course, right? If you do everything this coach says, it's gonna be on your side through everything. And I always like to bring up a story of Sophia in this regard. She's a little fourth grade girl, and my ex-wife said that she sucks. She's so small. She's never gonna be anything. And then she wound up being like extremely good, to the point where some other coach told my ex-wife about this girl and said she's gonna be one of the greatest. Who is this girl? And so she came back up to me and was like, hey, no, it doesn't count. This one doesn't count. I wasn't wrong, because I didn't know she would do anything that you said. That's not fair. And I was like, that's a good point. Because honestly, like, you can't judge whether a kid is going to do everything that a coach says. I mean, like, any kid can just go out there and say, I'm going to do every freaking day of all the workouts that you're telling me, plus all the stuff from the trajectory page. So you got the trajectory page right here. And you're just like, oh, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do every single thing listed on this page. It could be any kid, right? Like the worst kid in our program just goes, sure, I'm going to do it. I have nothing better to do. Now, I know the kind of time you guys are spending on your homework, okay? I was a straight A student. I spent about 2 hours a day on homework, even if I didn't have homework, okay? But I also spent 2+ hours on video games. And there was more than enough time to eat dinner and to do everything else, okay? So I know you have time. You're just not using it right? So if you just decided to do this stuff, you definitely have the 2.5 hours. Let's just say that some horrible kid that you think sucks started doing this. And he started doing every single thing every single day, like all this stuff. He filled in these little things. He said how tall his mom was and things like that. He said how old he was. How many times he did the challenges, though. Those are to the ceiling. Yeah, how tall your dad? Yeah, my dad's short. Yeah, my mom's short. But like everything else, he did as much as he possibly could. And then, of course, after all this stuff, how many live streams? Oh, he watched the live stream every freaking day. How many monthly homeworks? 7+, whatever, right? Workout cards per week. Oh, yeah. He even did that. The group workouts per week. He went every single day that we have the group workout. We'll call it 5. And then how many days did he post that? 8+. How talented was he, though? He sucked. When did he start off doing it? Let's say he was a 6th grader, because we won't go insane. With the 6th grader who sucks doing all that stuff, maybe it won't equate to like the best ever, but let's see where it equals. Varsity starter. All right, so you took a horrible 6th grader and he did all that stuff as a bad 6th grader. Now let's just say he was good. Just a good one, not great. If he was good and he decided to do it from 6th grade. That's semi-pro overseas star. Now, some of you guys might be like, well, that's not the NBA. Well, the NBA, well, I'm sorry. Because how many of you guys are in second grade right now as a good player? I mean, you can't go back in time, but if you're a second grader right now, okay, sure. A second grader doing all that stuff, semi-pro G League role player. All right, and you're still like, oh, that's not good either. I said if your dad was 5'6" and your dad was 5'8", your mom was below 5'6". All right, so I suppose it would take probably a great second player. It happens though, but that's right below the NBA. All right, you have to see that as pretty good. All right, but I guess let me see. What else can I add? Let's say his dad was a decent height. All right, his dad's 6 feet tall. His mom, 5'7". Where's he at now? NBA player on the bench. But you're like, on the bench? Dad, I can't do that much for you. It does take a lot. It'll probably take this kid to be like already pretty great. To be higher than that. NBA Hall of Fame. There you go. All right. So are there any great second graders out there? Are there any? But I would say good. That would be good enough. You still make millions of dollars. You still do all this stuff. You guys, it's not just LeBron, Michael Jordan, or bust. No, it's not. There are many different levels to that. But it starts off by listening to us, having faith in us, and just saying, you want me to do something, I'll do it. And it doesn't have to be all this stuff, obviously. You can pick one thing a day, 2 things a day, whatever your mind and body is able to handle. All right. Anyways, moving on to the quote. Quote of the day is, be your own hero. All right. Now, this is our quote for Limitless Hoops. The official quote of Limitless Hoops is, be your own hero. I chose this one because it was short, but also it's very, very crucial. I believe it's the epitome of everything that I want this to be, because you might be inspired by other people, but why are you inspired by them? You're inspired by them because they're famous, because they're rich. That's a bad reason to be inspired by anybody. You should be inspired by someone by how they live their life, whether they were who they are or not. All right, so if you're inspired by Shaq, I would suggest someone else because he's just big. He didn't try that hard. I would say be inspired by a hard worker. Who are you inspired by that actually works hard? All right, now that's a person to be inspired by. Now, what are they doing to become that? And whatever they're doing, know that you're capable of doing that. Because you're not capable of growing to 7'2", like Shaq, but you're capable of putting in the effort. So start to uphold those things in life, and then start to do those things, so then you could take this hero, put him aside, and then take his place. Now you're your own hero. So when this guy goes off and does drugs, kills someone or something like that, you don't have to worry about being discouraged by that. You can't control that guy, but you can control yourself. So you could be your hero that never fails, basically. That's why I like it so much, because you have ultimate control over this. And if you start to inspire yourself, that just rattles it down. Now, I know that you need inspiration from your friends, stuff like that, but like in terms of her heroism and being brave, you should be the bravest person that you know. You should be the most inspirational person that you know. You should be the most motivated person that you know. Because you have the strings to that particular puppet. You are able to control that, and you can do whatever you want to do. So why not be your own hero? All right. Our workouts today. An interesting set. All right. Overhead board passes, skip passes, coming up here for homework. Drive left, right, pass high low. You can do that against the wall. Make sure that the jump stop, you're twisted. Look at the videos online. On ball defense, it's how you defend somebody with the arms length away. Not forcing them left or right, but being ready to kind of shift them one way or the other, just depending on your first step. Ball jump versus face cut, as that's coming from half court. Passing the ball one way and trying to cut in front of the person, but also defense, not letting him cut in front of you by jumping up to the ball. Kobe post moves coming up, and then double bounce series. As for today, we got one-on-one hurdles for losers. This is playing one-on-one as a group, rolling the ball out, 3 dribbles max to go score. The person who got scored on has 15 hurdles. All right, but if you don't score, you still have 5 hurdles. So someone's doing hurdles. All right, if you don't score, you got 5. So this should be a good game because you want to score. You want to stop them. Even worse. King's drill is a great drill where we make you slide back and forth, jump up and down, do a whole bunch of stuff like foot fire, turn this way, turn that way, slide back, slide this way, all this kind of stuff. Keep moving for this drill. All right, chair duo. This is back when we only used chairs, so that's funny, but we use big cones now. But gotta go dribble, 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 then between the leg, behind the back, and cross your leg over. You'll see the drill in a second. Extended Manu Ginobili layups. All right, this is key. You have to keep the ball high for this one. Keep it high the entire time. High above your head to one shoulder, above your head again, and then you score. So it's extended, opposite shoulder, and then score. But you keep the ball high the entire time and away from the defense. Score with your opposite hand on the opposite side to let the rim protects you from shot blockers. And it's where Manu Ginobili would just sneak the ball past big people. All right, athletic finish. We do have a video for this, but it's commercial, which is really funny. I will film the real video today, but it's in a commercial that we made for a Vision place. It's with Connor doing it, but Connor's messing up on purpose at first. You'll see that in a second. Ladder to sidestep series. This is a drill that when I did a workout with, what's his name? From the Lakers, the trainer guy. I forgot his name. Anyway. I know him. Oh my God, I forgot his name. I can't think when I'm on the show. But yeah, he worked us out, and this was like the main thing that he did with us. Go through the ladder, sidestep, 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 and then attack either by crossing over for a jumper, by going straight, or just by shooting that jump shot. And go right and left hand. So that's what we're doing. I don't know how I forgot his name. If you know his name, put it in the comment section. All right, but yeah, let's take a look at the videos real quick to see what's up. Scored on, it's 15. When you don't score, it's 5. Next one. King's drill. That's the guy, Phil Handy. Thank you. So many options for that drill, but yes. Phil Handy was the guy. If you couldn't hear me, that was it. Thank you so much, JJ. But yes, there are so many options for that drill. But we've been doing that since we were little. I like that drill a lot because of a story that I heard of the Olympic team from Barcelona in 1992. They were over there in Barcelona and they flew the UCLA coach out there, and because he was well known to do this drill, and he's like, you want me to do that drill with the greatest team of all time? Sure. And he did it with them, but he went so hard doing it. He's just like known to do this drill. Everyone says that those dudes, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, all those guys, they were flying into walls doing this little kid drill. When you do this drill with high schoolers, they're like, really? The little kid drill? Whatever. These NBA players were like bouncing off each other doing this drill. That's how you guys should be. That's how you guys should try to be. All right, next ones. One of you guys will start, the other one will try to keep up. What up, Mello? Next one. Extended. Manu Ginobili layup. Don't lower the ball. Make sure you don't over the ball on that one, please. Here's the one with the commercial. Vision without action is a daydream. It's beautiful. Action without vision is a nightmare. There's our Connor. In and out, between the legs, behind the back, to spin, to air, score on either side. He'll do it. He'll get it. His vision's bad. Uh-oh, there he goes. Nah, not quite. Not quite. Come on, man. Back in the COVID days. There it goes. Boom, hit. Nice job. Good job, commercial. Make sure you guys go to 3D Vision. Next one. It's either a layup, jump shot, or crossover dribble to a jump shot. That's about it. So make sure you guys do all that stuff. Be prepared for that stuff. And what kind of stuff are you guys doing for homework? Anyone posting homework? Let's check it out. We got some people on the bottom right there. Owen Adler, nice job. Javon Griffin. Blake Bastani keeping up with it. He's posted every single day. Nice job, Blake. Chacon. Wait, why is that one playlist not showing? Who's that one playlist with? There we go. All right, got the top one going too. All right. So yes, all these people don't have to do stuff, but you guys are getting better. So great job getting better. Okay. Make sure you guys post the homework. Why do we post the homework though? All right. Why do we have to post the homework, Coach? Why do we have to post the homework, dude? All right. Because, dude, it makes you a better student, makes you a better person, makes you more accountable, it inspires other people. There's so many reasons. You can't just go to your job and not tell them that you did it. It's part of how the world works. Show off to other coaches, but also to make sure that you're doing the work. You can always say that you're doing the work, and most people don't just stay quiet and just do, I did all the work in the entire world and I was totally quiet about it. No, if you do work, make sure everyone sees it so that that they're inspired too. All right, that's why we're so strict on the posting. That's why it has to be there. You can't just be like, I messed up or whatever it may be. Okay? All right. Another thing. Let's go with the trivia question today. Trivia question today is, truthfully, as a child, this former Jayhawk despised the team that drafted him 10th overall. Who is this guy? We only got one person to answer the question right so far this month. That's Von Suave. All right, but truthfully, as a child, this former Jayhawk despised the team that drafted him 10th overall. Could you imagine being drafted by the team that you hate? I mean, you would still accept it, obviously, right? You'd be like, oh no, I gotta play with LeBron James now. I hate this. Don't give me the money. I quit. Would you say that? You just have to just go with it, right? But who was this former Jayhawk? Truthfully, as a child, this former Jayhawk despised the team that drafted him 10th overall. You know the answer before the end of the hour, or at the end of the half hour, whatever, you know what I'm saying. All right, before 5 o'clock. And you win. All right, you have a chance to win the quarter for the month if you answer the most. All right, moving on. Story of the day. Watch it.
Always act like the next game is the biggest, most important game of your life. Some may be irritated or baffled by you doing so, but the results will speak volumes once you've conditioned yourself accordingly. And then once you actually do reach an extremely important game, your experience will be your greatest advantage.
Alright, so hey, that's actually pretty deep. Alright, because some people get stressed out in life. Some people don't. What you want to do is practice for those stresses. So every game can't be important, right? Sometimes you just have to chill and love to play, right? But no. Every game and even every practice needs to be like, you need to treat that like the biggest thing in the world. Why? Why though? because so you can try your hardest. But bigger than that, bigger than you just trying your hardest and preparing and being awesome later, is that once the finals come along, everyone's going to be nervous except for you. Why? Because you practice being nervous every freaking day. It's like shooting free throws, but going, hey, can you like blow in my ear? Can you like make my heart pound as I'm shooting this free throw? So you always shoot it with a shaky hand. Now you're used to shaky games. If anything, the games that you're not nervous, you're gonna do bad in, I guess. All right, but you want to practice for being nervous. You want to practice. You want to prepare. You want to prepare. Like every single day might be your last day, and have practice like that. Play games like that. If you're like, John, I can't keep up with that mentally, go toward that. Try it right now, and then maybe later on you can get used to it. All right? So trust me. Please do that. All right, let's check we got the homework page taken care of. We got that taken care of. Let's check out our attendance. And let's see who's winning the attendance wars. All right, Teo, last year's winner, is up 113 to 105. 105 for Joey, 99 for Romello, 99 for Joshua. That's a great top five right there. And those guys have also been improving. I hear so much stuff about Joey. It's crazy. Now, if we can get Mason to do some homework, that would be even better. Paul Pierce is the answer. Ding, 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 ding. It's like you shot him 11 times. Yes, Paul Pierce hated the Boston Celtics and got drafted by them. He was a Laker fan growing up, but now he's a Boston Celtic legend. And he was picked 10th overall. And if you look at the draft picks from Kansas history, there's only been 2 draft picks that were picked 10th. And I even looked into it. I was like, did Clyde Lovellette hate his team that he got drafted by? Turns out I couldn't find his name. So yes, it was Paul Pierce. That's how you could have found it out. But yeah, look how many draft picks the freaking Kansas Jayhawks have had. Their best one, Wilt Chamberlain. Then maybe Joel Embiid. Yeah, but these are all top draft picks. That's a lot of them right there. All right, you catching up with attendance? It was Weston up there as well. Was Weston close in attendance? Where's Weston? Oh, he's up there. He's up there. About to catch Kieran and Declan, though. Close to catching Kieran and Declan. Lincoln just got hurt, but I told him he can come to practice anyways and work on his left hand. All right. So, yes, finishing up here. We have one more thing to talk about. Someone asked me, how isn't help side very important? Because I was like, all this practice stuff doesn't matter, guys. It's the workouts. And they're like, but we're working on help side. Isn't that important? And I'm like, yeah. But normally, good players can figure out help side in like 5 minutes. And that's 5 minutes when they're in 6th grade. Because what am I really saying? I'm saying to be in the middle. That's all I'm saying, and you're forgetting to be in the middle. All right? So, like, look at it right here. All right? To teach this every single day, it's ridiculous. It's like, I'm guarding him. And if the ball's over here, I'm right here, and you're just not doing it. That should be, you guys should do the easy things simply, but you're not. All right? And when he passes the ball during a game even, you're here, and this guy always stays here. So it's not like we're teaching you an 18-step, like, algebraic function, and you're like having to stress out over this. It's just, no, just stand here. And when this guy drives, he starts to drive, just sprint there. It's not hard. The hard part might be the cover down guy. The guy who's right here guarding him as he leaves, and especially if he leaves from right here, as he leaves to go help, this guy should cover down. Now we're talking kind of like hard stuff. But for the initial part that we're not even getting at all, no, it's not hard. So that's kind of just on you guys. We need to spend way more time shooting, dribbling, getting better at skill than we do spending at this stuff. And I assure you, if you make the high school team because of skill, you will figure this out so fast because high school players are way better at it. They'll figure it out within like a few weeks. College guys, even if they never heard of a day in their life, they'll figure it out in 2 weeks. All right. So I've seen it happen time and time again. Right now, when you guys are young, I guess this stuff is complicated. All right. But just understand the simplicity of it. Try to move beyond that. All right. And as we're finishing up, don't forget the quote of the day. Quote of the day is be your own hero. Don't forget, it's on our t-shirts, guys. All right, don't forget this quote of the day. It's the slogan of our entire program, Limitless Hoops. And I'll see you guys soon. The numbers will be low. We know this, though, because of we're adding more days. We're switching more places. It happens. No matter who shows up, you guys show out and go your absolute hardest. I'll talk to you all soon. Congratulations on getting it right. Suave got it right? He's the one who got it right? Yep, with Paul Pierce. I'm adding that to you, to your score. I believe that you're up 2-0 now. Good job, man. Reese Pieces, everybody.